Hey, good afternoon, YouTubers, Facebookers, party people all over the world. This is Clay with Clay's AC and Auto Repair and Clay Motion here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and this is the Clay Way. Today we're working on a 2008 Jeep Compass / Patriot because they're the same. And we're going to put on new struts on the rear of there, and I thought I'd show you guys that. So first thing you're going to do is jack up the vehicle, put it on some jack stands, and we're going to remove the wheels. And remember, if anyone else can do it, you can do it too. This is a pretty easy job. You're only going to need an 18mm socket, an 18mm wrench, a 15mm wrench, a hammer, and preferably a couple pry bars. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to access our rear trunk compartment. We're going to remove anything that is covering our spare tire cover and remove that, along with removing possibly the spare tire because you don't want to lay on this. The good thing about these Jeeps is they allow us access holes to the tops of the struts. So removing the spare tire and removing the carpet underneath it is actually ideal. Working from the outside with the gear wrench, we can take off two 15mm nuts that hold the top of our struts on. Now we're going to take two 18mm, probably one socket and one wrench, and we are going to loosen up this nut here, this bolt right here, and then the corresponding nut on the other side. If you're using a cordless ratchet like me, you can simply apply pressure downwards on the bolt and it will unscrew itself if you're unable to pull it out by hand. Now that we've got our shock bolt out at the bottom, we are going to remove this bolt completely, then screw it back in 4 or 5 turns. Then we're going to go remove this bolt completely and also screw it in 4 or 5 turns. That allows the carriage to drop down. If our strut is still attached at the top, we're going to take a pry bar and pop it out of there. Now, most people don't have a long pry bar like this at home, but a pry bar of sufficient size should suffice for this situation because it's not that much pressure you need to put down on the carriage to lower it down to pull your strut out. There are several spots that you can pry this carriage down. You can apply force with your hands. You can pry it down right up underneath here. You could pry it down right up underneath here. The idea is to get the strut to move out this way, so then we can force it out of the bottom. I had to hammer the other side. I'm not certain how this one's going to turn out. For this demonstration, this is where I'm going to place my pry bar. I'm going to pull it down, and then with my other arm, I'm going to reach up and pull the top of my strut out. Okay, to insert our strut, this part goes towards the outside, the inside, and this part goes towards the outside. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and insert my nut and bolt that holds the bottom portion of my strut. Bam. Now we'll go ahead and tighten up our subframe bolts. And other than reinstalling our top 15mm nuts on the strut is complete, and it was a pretty easy installation. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. So our strut installation is complete. Make sure that you tighten up all bolts that you had. Repeat this procedure for the other side. God bless you guys. Please consider subscribing, clicking the notifications, sharing my videos, sending me them nice comments, giving me them big old thumbs up, reaching out to me on Clay's AC and Auto Repair with all your automotive related questions. I'll be happy to answer them if I can. Have a great day.